Yo guys, welcome back to Really Mate. I'm Dorsey and today we're watching Ted Lasso Season 2 Episode 6. Last episode, Rebecca was trying to find some love. She was finding it hard to be herself on Banter, the dating app that Keely has. And I'd just like to clear up, by the way, in the last episode, I didn't mean for Rebecca to just, fully out herself and tell this person who she was. It was more of like the same way Higgins was saying to just be yourself. I just listed off basically why she should be herself, if you know what I'm trying to say. Because obviously it would be stupid to just say, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire and I own this football club and stuff like that, to somebody that you don't know, And yeah, I seen the comments saying, obviously, why would she be herself because of gold diggers? And I just wanted to say that wasn't me point. My point was more to just be herself because she's a good person and, she's done well for herself and stuff, not out herself. But anyway, yeah. Nate is becoming a little bit of a worry for me. In the last episode, he decided to spit on his own reflection. And that is never healthy, let's be honest. Roy has come back to Richmond now as a coach, which I wanted because I think that's the place for Roy. He should be around football, actually around football instead of just, commentating on it or commenting on it. But I do think it's going to be really interesting to see how Roy tackles being a coach. He's not exactly a people person, and his coaching style is going to be the complete opposite to Ted. Whereas Ted likes to kind of nurture and he's a bit of a man manager, is what we would call it in football. Nate doesn't really strike me as that type of person. He seems more of a no nonsense, get the job done kind of thing. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. The thing is though, even though he is a hothead, I do think he's going to be a good coach because he still knows football, And I think, to be honest, he'll probably know how far to go with players and stuff. Most of them are his former teammates, so it makes sense that he knows them. I did notice the way that Nate reacted to Roy coming back, though, and that worries me a little bit. I don't know, maybe Nate's going to be a sabotage and, try to make things worse, if anything, to prove that he's a better coach, or who knows. And the thing is, Nate is scared shitless of Roy, but I don't think we're dealing with the same Nate anymore. I think something in his head has changed when he's spat on his reflection. And I think we're probably going to see more of it as well. And yeah, hopefully Roy can actually help, turn the results around a little bit, because they are struggling right now, Richmond. So if you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, I love you. And yeah, let's just get into it anyway. Ted Lasso, Season 2, Episode 6.
Recognisable! What a turnaround for AFC Richmond!
And with that Danny Rojas goal, Richmond are now on a 4-game winning streak.
Oh, damn.
It's adding their former captain to the coaching staff, righty?
Absolutely, seems. And watch it.
Okay, so Roy's actually turned it around.
And that leads them nicely into Saturday's FA Cup quarter-final clash against Premiership side Tottenham Hotspur.
Yep.
I love a bit of FA Cup football, though.
Yes, please.
I was about to say, is that who she met on Banter, but I guess not.
Put some clothes on. Mina the cleaner will be here any second.
Mina, got some tea?
She doesn't look like a cleaner.
Mother.
Oh.
I've left your father.
Oh.
It takes two people to create a pattern, but only one to change it. I am that change.
Good for you.
This guy's just here naked,
Luca,
by the way.
will you please put some clothes
Exactly. That's me mother.
Hey, Ted.
Hey, Liam. Hey, tell your mom happy birthday for me. And whatever gift you end up getting her, let her know it's from both of us, huh?
What? Wasn't he in a previous episode? I'm sure I said he sounded like Jimmy Carr.
Early to mid-70s.
They just changed the shape of the tortellini and just rocketed it.
Well, I don't know about you.
The hell was that conversation before he come in?
In the middle of our season, featuring every dang team in the country? Yes, please. I mean, what we got? Davids versus Goliaths, right?
NATES, changing, I've noticed. It looks a little bit grey.
Battle of art versus commerce right there. Yeah. Hey, I got a quick.
Kind of like a Jose Mourinho type of deal going on at the minute.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Nothing. Jane and I got back together.
Great news.
Oh, that's nice.
Just nobody's happy for him.
I'd like to request an emergency meeting of the Diamond Dogs.
Diamond Dogs, mount up!
It's been a while since we had the Diamond Dogs.
Stylers, you can probably call it the Earls of Risk.
Oh, yeah.
Just go round.
Yeah, why don't you tell them legs first? You want to?
I mean, you'd be in there if you just went round.
I'm just not sure that Jane and Beard are very healthy together.
Well, I mean, in my defense, I know why I didn't say anything.
And why is that?
Because you should never say anything.
Why is that so true? No one ever says anything, really. Unless you're, like, really close.
College, whole time. And she could be a little bit of a pill, if I'm being honest. You know, no reason to start lying now. And, well, I let them know that. And that is the last time I ever gave a best man speech.
I mean, yeah, I tried.
Wait, what? Wait.
One of my first loves. In year 4, he sat me and my classmate Nadia Shookums down in the living room and said he thought we could both do better. Well, she listened to him.
I mean, that explains a lot. I noticed, to be fair, his dad had a face like a slapped ass at the meal that they went to. So I'm guessing that's where a lot of Nate's problems are going to be stemming from. It would be his father.
Jane's roommate flipped out on her.
Oh.
Kicked her out of the house.
Oh, no.
So now she's moving in with me.
Oh, that's good.
That's great news.
Okay, Jamie. That was awful.
The adult.
Colin,
Leaning back
you're
too
leaning
much.
too far back. Head down, fuck.
I could be your coach.
Anything for me, coach?
All right, let's go.
Oh, he's literally got nothing. Okay. I thought he was going to tell him to fuck off or something.
I'm a staunch believer that if you get dealt lemons in life, then you should make lemon lavender mojitos.
Okay.
Wait, Ted, do you reckon you'd be up for driving us back from lunch?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
I've got some creative work I want to do this afternoon. I kind of want to be a little bit buzzed for it.
Seems like a great idea all around. It's going to be a little tricky because I'm at work. No, I work in London. Yeah, no, it's a heck of a commute. Tell you what, how about I call my wife? Or
I was about to say, is something wrong with his kid?
Go, crisis averted. Okay, all right now, have fun, bye.
This is going to make him feel bad, I can tell.
Got his lunch today for his field trip, but no, Michelle's there, so yeah, we're all good.
Hi, Keela. You got to tell Roy he needs to start coaching me.
Just in his undercrackers.
Got any advice for this young, half-dressed fella on how to get through to Roy?
I agree. Just agree with everything that he throws at you. Really takes the anger wind out of his brat sails.
Makes sense. Bit of reverse psychologism. What the fuck did I just say? Reverse psychology, that's the one.
You realise life is long, and it's also very short. And sometimes it's neither, but it is always what it is, you know. So I looked him in the eye.
Sounded like she just ate a weed brownie or something.
And then I stood up, I flushed the toilet, I pulled up my trousers, and I walked straight out of there.
That's incredible. Inspiring.
You telling me that whole conversation she was taking a shit?
Terrible is that?
Could you tell them to stop shouting at the football?
What football? They're watching last night's Bake Off.
That's so true, man. The Great British Bake Off can get a little bit rowdy, to be fair. Even in my house. You'll just be sat there and be like, she's fucked it. She's done it. She's fucked it up.
They do this every couple of years. Then she leaves him. Then they move on.
Oh.
Some expensive, environmentally conscious gift, and they'll be back together in a week.
That doesn't sound too healthy.
Poor little cake. Sucky bottom. Poor little cake. Sucky bottom. Poor little cake.
Oh my god.
Sucky bottom.
See you there shaking her cake.
Who's Finn?
Oh, my old uni friend, the underwear model. He wants to go through some shoot he did. I'll see you later.
Hi.
I'm so confused when it comes to coaching Jane. Like, she just seems... Oh no, he's doing a noise again. But yeah, she just seems really like... I don't know, like she's just trying to wind him up all the time.
You're right, I don't deserve it.
And the way you play is dull and conformist.
It's true. I do play in quite a dull and conformist
Really?
way.
I thought he was like cocky on the pitch and stuff.
You're an ugly, ugly boy.
This is so hard for Jamie.
Say it. Huh?
I am an ugly boy.
I am an ugly, ugly boy.
With bad hair, fine.
With bad hair.
Cheers. I enjoyed that.
Trying to build bridges here?
You couldn't fucking build Jeff Bridges.
I think Jeff Bridges is a UK comedian, by the way.
It's true, I'm being super mature, you big dumb hairy baby twat.
You fucked him up.
Whoa.
Okay, expound.
You've made him a team player. You've got him to pass and shit.
Ah.
At your core, you are a prick.
It kind of makes sense. His whole game style is kind of on being selfish and... Basically, he needs to find the balance. He can't be one thing or the other. He has to be right in the middle.
I'm saying sometimes, when it is appropriate...
Yeah.
I will know when.
We'll give you a signal.
A signal. So, the signal, I can guarantee it's either that or that.
When you come home, I'd love to make you your favourite. And then you and I can have a proper chat. How'd that sound? Perfect.
Why do I feel like that's not going to happen? I think Rebecca has the look on her face like she knows that's not going to happen either.
Find themselves one win away from an unlikely FA Cup semi-final at Wembley Stadium.
For anyone who doesn't know, the FA Cup is great because every single team in the country gets to take part, basically. Even like amateur teams get to play like pro teams and stuff. It's genuinely really good. And it's also been going on like forever, so...
Another wayward pass, and the baffling lack of aggression from Tart continues.
I reckon it's time for the signal.
I was about to say, are we going to see the signal now?
Hey, Jamie!
What's it going to be? I literally, like, I knew it was going to be that. Damn.
Hey, what do you think? Trick play? You know, maybe Loki's toboggan or upside down taxi?
You don't need it. The little prick's gonna fucking score from there.
How far out is it? Loki's Toboggan, by the way, is an amazing name for a set piece. This is filmed... It's a little bit like the training scene earlier, where they were taking the free kick, but he passed.
It's too far.
Jesus, that is far. It's about 40 yards out. Do you know how good that goal is, by the way? They don't happen very often.
10-1 against.
One of the names was Horn Dog.
Tipsy Reese Witherspoon playing running charades.
What's running charades?
What's running charades?
What is running charades? What's going on? Oh, not the hands. I'm actually getting annoyed with Ted now. Like, why isn't he seeing somebody about this? Like, he's not doing himself any favours. Why can't he just talk to the doctor? I know he's had the issues because of the doc during his breakup, and his health's going to suffer soon, you know? Rebecca's class, man. She noticed straight away. And Ted's not here.
Take off Dixon.
Or do we put Sam and go 3 up front?
We got to be aggressive here, right?
Ugh.
You coming off? Yes, you, Colin. Park the bus.
Park the bus. Okay. It's really interesting to me that they're saying park the bus when I called Nate Jose Mourinho earlier in the episode.
He shoots! Tom buries it in the back of the net! Richmond and Otterson are on top!
Where's he gone?
Oh, Ted.
He's not even here to celebrate with them. That's a big win, that as well.
Could exploit that.
Brilliant!
You said he was a lemon.
By an assistant coach.
Well, just do what had to be done. It's not like I'm some kind of wonder kid.
Some kind of what?
Wonder kid.
Wonder Kid, the special one. This is Mourinho, basically.
Nate, you gotta leave your number.
Hey, Ted, it's me. I was a bit worried about you today. Hope you're okay. If you need me, just please do give me a call.
I really love Rebecca. She's the only one who's checked up on him.
Darling, sorry to miss you. Your father apologised and bought me a new Tesla.
Okay, so her mother's a mug then. She did call it, to be fair. Okay, so cause she just looked at the message, it made me think like maybe the relationship between her mother and father is exactly what Rebecca doesn't want, you know, like what she's scared of. I mean, if her mother's going back over a new car, the relationship isn't a good one. Not Sam.
Up to something. Major's not just bluffing.
There's no way. What? I'm sure, like, I'm almost sure in season 1 they kind of had a little moment here and there, but that's mad. Oh, he doesn't look good.
I want to make an appointment.
Finally. Alright guys, we just got done with Ted Lasso Season 2 Episode 6. That was a really good episode, a hell of a lot happened. Thank God Ted is finally getting some help with these panic attacks that he's having, because honestly, if he left it for much longer, it was going to start really like affecting his health. That's if it already hasn't, to be fair. And I know it took a hell of a lot for him, you know, to actually take that step and ask for some help. And he didn't look very good either. He looked really tired. Like it took a hell of a lot out of him. But yeah, hopefully now, like, the doctor can, you know, help him through it and he stops getting them, because it genuinely worries me when I see him like that. I mean, I don't know how qualified of a doctor she is. I don't know if it's just, you know, sports psychology or whatever, but yeah, it, like, any help is going to help, if you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just happy that he took the step, basically, and decided, yeah, I actually do need some help. Nate took the reins at the end of the game and ended up managing to, you know, get the win with his decisions. I'm really happy for him, and I'm happy that he's actually finally getting a little bit of attention, because he does deserve it. He's actually a very good coach when it comes to, like, tactics and stuff like that. However, I do worry with this split personality, makes sense. Split personality that he's just getting now. I wonder if the combination of that and the attention that he's going to be getting now is, you know, is it going to make it worse? Is it, you know, is this what he needed so that he can work on it? You know, I think Nate needs to have a word with the doctor as well, if anything. They have definitely based this new Nate on Jose Mourinho, by the way. If anybody doesn't know who he is, he went round and said, I'm the special one. This was like a long time ago now, about 15 years, something like that. He was going around saying, like, I believe I'm a special coach. And I'm guessing that's where the nickname Wonder Kid comes from as well. But even the hair is starting to look very, you know, Jose Mourinho. The Roy Kent effect is in full flow. They've just knocked Tottenham out of the FA Cup. I think they said it was a quarter-final, so they're into the semis. That's a big deal too, by the way. If Richmond are in the Championship and they've just knocked a Premier League team out, like, no wonder they were all celebrating the way they were, you know. And I think I heard them say that they'd won the last 4 as well in the league. So things are definitely, you know, looking up with Roy there now. I think if Nate can get over this jealousy that he's got going on, They'd actually be like a really good combo. Rebecca is the absolute best. Like, I'd love her as a friend because she's the only one who actually checked up on Ted. Obviously, she couldn't get in touch with him, but it was the exact same thing in the club in Liverpool when he started having one, when they were doing karaoke. And she didn't even really like Ted then. She was still trying to, you know, sabotage him so that Richmond get relegated. So yeah, I think that just, you know, I've said this a few times, that just kind of shows who she is. This episode, Rebecca actually had her own problems with her mother. And I think what I said about Rebecca being scared of having the same relationship that her mother and father has, I think I might have hit the nail on the head with that one. It makes a hell of a lot of sense, you know. I think the relationship that her mother and father has scares her, you know, like she doesn't want the same thing. She wants actual love instead of materialistic love, would you call it? But yeah, I definitely think that's the case with Rebecca. And then we find out that she's been talking to Sam. By the way, I called it. I said the thing with Ted, that's a misdirection in the last episode. I could just tell it was a little bit, you know, like they didn't show the message and things like that. You know, I do wonder how it's going to go though, because there's a pretty big age gap there. And plus, you know, technically Rebecca is Sam's boss. So yeah, this is probably going to get awkward, you know. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. To those of you who already have, you know I love you. But yeah, I think this is probably my favourite episode of the series so far. Of this season. So far, season 2. But yeah, guys, anyway, we'll leave it there. Great episode. Can't wait for the next one. Until then, I'll see you all later.